My ducklings, before we start this wave, I just want to say, come on guys, like Kazama, my boy, my guy Kazama, like I talk to him quite a bit now. Like I've got to know him. He's an amazing guy, to be honest, and I respect him. I respect his grind, and he reminds me a bit of me, how I used to grind in games. And I used to have a gaming channel before this channel. Of course, I gave up. I don't really play Legends as competitively as I used to. I wasn't really that good either, but Kazama has been entertaining me for the past few days. I love his videos, all his videos. I haven't watched his Cell one yet because I've been sleeping for most of today. I didn't sleep the whole night. I went out with Shokiro at 6 a.m. Came back at 10, slept until 1, went out, came back at 2, slept until whatever. But I just want to say, please subscribe to Kazama. He's on 1.72k subscribers, and let's get him to 2k subscribers by September 15th. If you can do that before September 15th, I will make a new what if series that you guys will choose between. I will give you a selection of a selection of what ifs to choose from, and the most popular, well, the one that you guys choose, I will do it. And all parts will be 1 hour and a half to 2 hours and a half. So averagely a part will be 2 hours. So that's a long time to record and a long time to upload. So I hope you all are interested in my offer, and let's get Kazama to his end of year goal. Come on, he deserves it. He's been grinding way too hard, and he deserves it. Like, he's a good YouTuber. I like him. I like his videos, and his editing is actually way better than mine. Like, bro, amazing guy. Anywho, take care guys. Let's get right into this. And also, if you get to the end of the video, please listen to the whole video so I get a bit more of that watch time, you know what I mean? Anywho, peace. Welcome back guys, this is THEKINGofWEEBS here, and this is what if Naruto was exiled from the village part 1. This is actually a remake of the what if Naruto was banished from the village, and I want to remake it because I believe I made a few mistakes in the old one. I know some of you may not notice them, but I noticed them. I was rewatching through them, and I believe I can make it much better and much longer, especially because I realized that there were only gonna be 3 parts because he got banished right at the end of the part 1 of the series, and I covered a lot, especially because the whole entire story changed. It would just lead up to the war straight away in the next part, or maybe part 3 or part 4 would have ended it. And I like a longer series. And also I want to address that I will be remaking a lot of what ifs, especially like original ones. For example, what if Naruto had unlocked wood style, what if Naruto was insane, all those. And I will leave us anywho, for those who want to watch the video, I will leave a timestamp for them at the beginning. I didn't mention it there, but I'll just leave it there. Anywho, we'll start now. The story begins with Naruto actually being a young child, and being the knuckle-headed ninja he is. Of course, he wants to become Hokage, and he's still like 4, and the Hokage was kinda hating Naruto for doing all these stuff because it's causing him more work and more trouble with the villagers. Anywho, Naruto keeps going at it until one day Danzo himself was like, this kid's pissing me off. He's meant to be the 4th son. All he can do is pull pranks. Meant to be the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Huh. He's not even as strong as his mother. And basically, Hiruzen was getting pissed at Naruto, but he wasn't hating him, of course. But, of course, Danzo then was like, why should we have such a dumb Jinchuriki? How about we just extract the Nine-Tails and seal it in someone else? And Hiruzen straight up said, no, I will never do that to Naruto. Why would I do that? Naruto's the best candidate. He's in Uzumaki. He's still a young child. Danzo, You do not understand. Young children are all like this. And then Danzo shouts at Hiruzen saying, all young children draw in the Hokage's faces. Do you not know how hard all the Hokage worked to build this village? He even draws on the fourth's face. Do you not know how hard the fourth had to work and how he died in the end, protecting the village? Do you really think he deserves it? Do you think you deserve your drawings on your face, huh? And then Hiruzen's like, I'd never said they deserve it, but it's just a young child's pranks. There's no need to go to such drastic measures to just stop pranks. He'll mature over time. He's only 4 now. And just saying, this wife will have a different ship. I don't know yet. It depends, because we're not gonna get into it yet. Anywho, Naruto one day was actually walking around the village until a few Anbus actually came in, and there were real Anbus, just saying, and actually broke Naruto's both arms and one leg. So for the next 3 months Naruto was in bed bound, so he wouldn't pull pranks, and the village was in peace for the next 3 months. But Hiruzen knew what really happened, because Naruto told him, and Hiruzen was pretty pissed at Danzo, and one day he actually decided to confront him about it after Naruto healed up, because he was actually looking after Naruto when Naruto was literally with one leg. Basically, Hiruzen was like, Danzo, I know everything that you did. I know it was you who hurt Naruto, and and you shall pay the price now. You shall go to jail for 3 months, just how long Naruto was bedbound for. And then Danzo says, why should I? In fact, even the Leaf Counselors decided that Naruto is not a good candidate. Either we extract the Nine Tails from him, or we leave him in a cage, just like the beast he is. Understood? And Hiruzen's like, what do you mean? Are you crazy? That doesn't make sense. That's not humane. Like, he's a child. He's a child, Danzo. Do you not understand? He has a young mind. He doesn't understand yet. You're old, fam. You should know about this. You should be wiser than this. Why are you trying to put such a young kid in a cage or kill him just because he pulls pranks? What's wrong with you? And then basically Danzo said, just come with me. We have a meeting with the council now, and I'm pretty sure they will all say that they want Naruto to either stop being the Jinchuriki, kill him off and get a new Jinchuriki, or put him in a cage. This pissed off Hiruzen and put him in rage, to be honest. And once he got into the council room, he looked pretty angry, and most members of the council said to either, they don't want Naruto as a Jinchuriki, and only Shikamaru's dad, Ino's dad, and Choji's dad. And yeah, those are pretty much it. They're like, nah fam, he's just a kid, you just don't understand. And Hayashi just doesn't like him because he thinks he'll be an influence to other kids, that and especially his kids. Anywho, he just doesn't want his kids to be like him. So Naruto was going to be either, they were deciding what to do, either get a new Jinchuriki or put Naruto somewhere else. And they decided to actually get a new Jinchuriki, and this Jinchuriki is going to be a Hyuga, a proud Hyuga. Yes, I am going to bring back Tsuki for this one because I believe she is literally perfect for this wife. Sukome wouldn't make sense here. Anywho, in my opinion, I'm sorry guys, I know she's been overused, but I'm pretty sure for the past 3 wives I haven't used her. And I know I said maybe 2-3 months later, but this is a remake of an old wife, and I believe she would be pretty good in it. And Tsuki here is actually she's actually a prodigy, just like Hinata. So basically, the two Nejis. Anywho, they give Neji a hard time, the two in their training, even as 4-year-olds. But basically, one day, well, they decide that Hyuga, who has immense amount of chakra for some reason, she just inherited. It's not even inheriting; she just got it. And she was going to be the next Jinchuriki, and don't ask me why. Please, it's plot convenience. I beg. Anywho, Tsuki didn't know about this until the same night, and she's like, wait, what? No, I don't want to be the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. What's this? And basically, then he's like, listen, Tsuki, we're gonna get rid of a pest that we all hate, right? And basically, Tsuki's like, what? And Hayashi's like, oh, you know that Uzumaki brat, the one that pulls pranks all the times. And Tsuki was like, nah, fam, nah. He's kind. And just saying, Tsuki basically took Hinata's place when she got lost, and Naruto helped her. Helped her. Helped her. I was about to say helped him. My bad. Yeah. Anywho, Naruto on the same night, well, was actually visited by the third Hokage, and the third, well, was on his knees. Well, he went on his knees and went up to Naruto's height and said, "Hey, little Naruto, how are you?" And basically, first he said, "How are you?" and everything, you know. And Naruto's like, "Oh, I'm good, Hokage. How are you, sir?" And basically, he's like, "Oh, I'm good." And then Naruto says, why are you visiting me? It's been a while, hasn't it?" And the Hokage is like, "Well, it's to give you a decision." And basically, the Hokage explains everything and apologizes for not telling him of him being the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. At first, Naruto was kind of hurt, but then realizes that Naruto, he is a bright boy, and he realizes that Hiruzen, even though he kept it a secret from him, he could have kept it a secret, and then in a week's time, he was going to get the Nine-Tails extracted from him, and he was gonna die. And the third warned him and gave him allowed him to choose either get the Nine-Tails extracted from him and die, or Hiruzen himself will help him escape. He will do his best to help him escape the village. And of course, this isn't really exiling, but it's the closest thing. And Naruto is not leaving on his because he wants to. It's because he has to. So technically, it's similar to exiling or banishing. For example, if you're getting banished, you don't really have a choice. You're getting banished from it. While here, Naruto, either if he stays, he's gonna die. So technically, he doesn't want to die, so he doesn't have a choice. He has to leave. At first, Naruto was kind of hesitant and said, "Is there no other way? Do I really have to leave?" And basically, the third's that, "I'm sorry, Naruto, but I'll do my best to keep in contact with you. I'll have a few ninjas that don't want you to be killed around you, so they can help you. In fact, I leave an army with you. How about it, Naruto?" And Naruto's like, "But no, it's fine. No, no. I don't want anyone to be with me, please. I don't want them to suffer because of me having to stay away from the leaf. I leave on my own. I leave tonight. In fact, there's no need to apologize, sir. You're the best. You saved my life, technically. Anywho, I'll be packing my stuff. I don't have many things. Anywho, after this, Naruto, on the same night, was actually gonna leave, but Hiruzen said, "Wait, I have an idea. There's something better. I have someone that could actually help you." And Naruto was kind of confused, and he's like, "Wait, what? What's going on?" And then Hiruzen said, "Naruto, stay in the village for another few days. You still have a week, right? I'll contact him within this week, and I'll tell him that you will meet him at a certain point. But, of course, you'll have to reach that point on your own. It's to prove yourself. Naruto, not only will you survive, but you will get stronger with this man. And you'll prove that you can survive on your own by making the journey there. Understood? And Naruto says, okay, but how? I'm not even getting yet. And basically, Hiruzen's like, during this time, during the week, this week, I will train you to the best of my abilities, and you have a week to learn a few techniques, some low rank techniques which should be enough to help you get there. But if you can't master them, it will be even harder for you to get there. Understood? Naruto accepts, and then Hiruzen actually wrote a letter to Jiraiya. Yes, you heard that right, Jiraiya. And during this week, Jiraiya actually replied within 2 days and said, alright, I'll meet him on this day. But of course, Hiruzen told him it's Naruto, and basically the Elite Council wants a new Jinchuriki, which would mean that Naruto would die. And Jiraiya was like, nah, hell no, that's my godson. I know I wasn't there for him, but I'll be there for him now, right? Better late than never, right? Right. And anyway, Naruto, during this 1 week of training, during this 1 week of intense non-stop training, which literally decide if he's going to survive or if he's going to die. Basically, Naruto has two choices: train, survive. So basically, survival of the fittest, or not train and die. Anywho, Naruto during this week, remember Naruto is actually a fast learner. Like, he learned the Rasengan in a week, he learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu in a few hours, so I'm pretty sure he could learn the Body Flicker within a week, the Shadow Clone Jutsu within a few hours. Yes, the Hokage tried to teach him the Clone Jutsu, but it wasn't working, so he's like, wait, he's a Uzumaki, his chakra reserves are immense, and he's the Naruto's Jinchuriki. Maybe, just maybe, if I teach him it, he might be able to master it. And of course, Naruto did it. Naruto was able to master the Body Flicker, the Shadow Clone Jutsu, which the Shadow Clone Jutsu was a B rank, well, was a forbidden jutsu, to be honest, for some reason, because it would drain so much chakra. But it was only Jonins could learn it, and Naruto learned it as a 4-year-old, and he knows the Body Flicker. Already, he is Genin level. Yes, you heard that right. Of course, maybe his knowledge is not as high as a Genin, but it is what it is. And Naruto then, on the night before the exiling, just saying, Tsuki actually came to Naruto before Naruto left, because remember, Tsuki knows Naruto, and Naruto knows that Tsuki would have been the next Jinchuriki, and she actually came to say, I'm sorry, I don't want to be the next Jinchuriki, and my father is making me. But then Naruto's like, don't worry, I won't allow it, I won't die yet, I'm not ready yet, I'm too young, you don't have to be sorry, it's fine, I'll survive, you bet I will, watch me. And Tsuki was like, what are you gonna do though? I'm so scared. And basically Hinata's like, no, don't worry Tsuki, I'll survive one way or another. And just saying, Tsuki and Hinata are twins. Yes. And then Tsuki's like, alright, I trust in you, Naruto. And Naruto's like, believe it. And then after this, Naruto left the village, and a search team, a route search team was actually set out to search for him. But remember, Itachi was sorry, Shisui. Yes, Shisui worked for both the root and the Hokage, the third Hokage. Remember that? Yes, Itachi and Shisui were pretty much the same person, just that Shisui was a bit more overpowered because of his Koto Matsukami and having the Mangekyo Sharingan at the age of 8 or something. I don't even know, but it was the youngest age ever. Anywho, Shisui was actually working for Hiruzen, and during this time, Shisui was actually leading them different ways away from Naruto, because Shisui was actually in charge of the search party, and each time they searched for Naruto, he always led them the wrong way, while Naruto actually arrived at the destination a few hours before the desired time, and Naruto was like, god damn it, I'm too early. And then he actually finds the tree and climbs it and sleeps on it. Next, he wakes up 2 hours later, realizing that it's time, and he actually jumps down and sees a figure actually coming from from the dark. Remember, it's dark now, just saying. Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. Naruto was meant to meet him at 10, but he came at 8. Anywho, a dark figure jumped out, and just saying, Hiruzen gave him some money in case he needs food and basically for the essential needs, and he gave him quite a bit of money, to be honest. Anywho, Naruto saw him, and at first he didn't know what to do, so he sent a clone. The clone actually jumped the man, and the man got rid of the clone straight away, and Naruto's there, huh? I can see what my clone saw. What the hell is this? And just saying, Naruto accidentally found the secret of the clones, of the shadow clones. Anywho, then Naruto's like, oh, wait, from what my shadow clone saw, the description of the man that the third Hokage gave me, he has white hair, long white hair, lines under his eyes, something like that. That's the same man. Let's go. And basically he body flickers towards him and says, perhaps are you Jiraiya? And then basically Jiraiya sees Naruto, a small Naruto, remember, he's still 4, and basically picks him up and said, oh, Naruto, I'm so sorry. It's all because of me you're going through all this. If only I was there for you when you were younger. If only I raised you as my own son like I was meant to. Maybe this wasn't gonna happen. And basically Naruto's like, what do you mean as my own son? And basically Jiraiya tells him that his parents, before they died, before he was born, they actually made him his godfather, and they were actually, his parents and him were really close. And Naruto kinda shed a tear, because now he actually has a family. He has something close to a family, someone who would care about him. And Jiraiya was like, so I see you already know the shadow clone jutsu and the body flicker. Is that what you've been learning during this 1 week? And Naruto's like, yes, I learned it during the week that I stayed with the third Hokage, my last week in the Leaf Village, but now I'm here. And basically Jiraiya then said, Naruto, now we should go on a journey to show you the world and learn about other places. But during this journey, I shall teach you. You shall become my student, not only my godson, but my student. You'll become the strongest shinobi ever, and you'll help me achieve my goal. And basically, Naruto's like, your goal? What's your goal? And basically, Jiraiya says, I want to stop the cycle of hatred, and I want to bring world peace. And basically, Naruto still doesn't know much about a cycle of hatred and peace. So he was like, wait, what does the cycle of hatred mean? And then Jiraiya laughs it off and says, you will learn during this journey, Naruto. Now, let's go. And basically, Jiraiya was like on his knees to reach the high of Naruto, and he was patting Naruto just like Minato did once he met him again in his mindscape. Yeah, so he was doing the same thing, just that he was a bit lower down. Anywho, now Jiraiya says, how about we go and get some food? I'm pretty sure you're hungry, right? Because I am. I sure am. And basically Naruto's like, yeah, let's get ramen. And basically the Jiraiya's like, alright, my treat. And basically that was a mistake. Anywho, the next morning they actually wake up, they actually got a hotel room, and Jiraiya tells Naruto that they're gonna leave now, and they're going to start their journey from today onwards. And during this, in the village, it was panic, especially in the council, not in the village, not in the actual villagers, but the council was in panic. They were like, where's Naruto? And basically just saying, Shikamaru's dad, Choji's dad, I think it was Shikaku, not Shukaku, Shikaku or Shukaku, I don't know. It sounds the same as the freaking One Tails. Anywho, then Choza, and I don't know Ino's dad. Anywho, them lot, they actually were in this. They actually knew about Naruto leaving, and they're like, it's for the best. There's no point of arguing against it. And basically they went along with it. And yeah, so except for them lot and the third Hokage, everyone else was in panic. Same as Danzo is like, no, the Leaf's greatest weapon is gone. What's gonna happen to us? And basically he returns that, leave it. I knew it. Something like this was gonna happen. Maybe if you guys were more humane and moral, this wasn't gonna happen to Naruto. I guess he found out by overhearing other people talking about it. I bet it was one of you guys talking about it and being happy about it, and then Naruto must have overheard it. Look what happened now. Who knew Naruto could be so sneaky? And basically, Danzo's like, Hiruzen, you must have been you. You're the one who did it. You're the one who told Naruto. You're the one who helped him escape, wasn't it? And then Hiruzen's like, what do you mean? Why would I help the Leaf's greatest weapon escape? That would be stupid. Are you really that skeptical? Are you really? Remember who's the Hokage, Danzo. I have more information than you. I know what you've been doing in the dark. You think I don't? You think I'm that naive? And then Danzo would shut up after that. He's like, damn you. I'll find the Nine Tails and I'll bring him back. Dead or alive, I don't give a shizer. Anywho, Danzo then left. And he doesn't care if he kills Naruto at this point. He's like, this kid's causing me way too much trouble. Anywho, Hayashi was kind of disappointed because he wanted his clan to actually have the Nine Tails instead of the Uzumaki clan. Yeah, so we covered the Leaf. Now we go to Naruto. Naruto spends the next 4 years learning ninjutsu, taijutsu, genjutsu, and Naruto, some jutsus he learned was the Rasengan, the summoning jutsu, but of course I'm not gonna say the every time anywho. The Rasengan, the summoning jutsu, and also Naruto is been traveling all around the world, and he's seen other Jinchuriki. He was told who they were. They were pretty famous, especially Killer Bee, because he was the brother of the Raikage. He's seen him. He's never really approached him or anything, but he's seen a lot of people. He's been hiding for the past 4 years because the Leaf is still searching for him. Well, Danzo is with Anbu, so he's always in hiding, stealth ninja, and that. Naruto's an amazing stealth ninja, and he's been helping Jiraiya, get information on how to find, not how to find. He's basically been helping him get information on where Orochimaru is hiding, his hideouts. Anywho, after this, Naruto now is 8, right? So everyone in the Leaf Village starts the academy, and of course the Uchiha massacre still happens as per normal. It's not too relevant here. Anywho, Naruto is now in the Sand Village. Naruto entered the Sand Village, and basically what he saw is a kid getting bullied. And Naruto saw the kid. He had red hair, and he was so sad for him that he actually came in and protected him, and actually destroyed the bullies and helped the kid up. The kid's like, why would you help me? Why would you go through the trouble? And Naruto's like, because I was just like you. I think I know who you are. You're Gaara, right? You're the One-Tails Jinchuriki, aren't you? And Gaara's like, then why did you help me? Tell me. No one helps me. They all are against me, even my father. Don't understand. Why would you do this? And basically Naruto said, because I'm a Jinchuriki just like you. And Naruto has never said this to anyone but Gaara, because he can see Gaara was literally him. Everyone used to bully Naruto. Naruto used to do everything for attention. Gaara doesn't do it because he doesn't want attention. The more attention he gets, the more bullies come at him, innit? So like Gaara is always trying to be low-key and just be alone instead of getting bullied. Even his siblings, he thinks his siblings don't really like him, but in reality his siblings aren't that bad. Anywho, Naruto then says, if no one else wants to be your friend, I'll be your friend. I don't know how long I'll be here for, but I'll be your friend as long as possible. I'm Naruto Uzumaki, and I guess I'll tell you which tail beast I have. I have the Nine Tails. And Gaara's like, wait, what? But why would the Nine Tails Jinchuriki be here? Shouldn't they be in their respective villages? And Naruto is like, respected. They wanted to kill me and seal the Nine Tails in someone else because I used to pull pranks for attention. Because I was hated. I had no one that really cared about me. So I always tried to get people's attention. And I guess I pissed them off enough that they wanted to kill me. Anywho, Naruto asks Jiraiya, his father, he's like, hey, pervy dad. Yes, he calls him pervy dad. He's like, pervy dad, can we stay here for a while? And Jiraiya's like, what do you mean, Naruto? And Naruto's like, well, you see, I made a new friend, and I want to stay here for a while. I want to be his friend for a long time. And basically, Jiraiya's like, I guess you could, but I can't, of course. I'm sorry, but Naruto, you learn enough though. You have a ton of ninjutsus. You've been to Mount Myoboku. You've been in a lot of places, and you know how to take care of yourself. How about this? I'll leave you here for the next 3 years. 3 years, and then I'll come back and I'll pick you up, okay? And Naruto's like, wait, what? For real? And basically, Naruto, Jiraiya said yes, of course. Anything for my son. Anywho, Jiraiya then the next day left, and Naruto actually had a new home that he could call home. No one really hated him here. They hated Gaara, but they started hating him too because he hung out with Gaara, but he didn't give a damn because now he actually has a friend. He can hang out with Gaara. He's been hanging out with Gaara for the next 3 years, and he taught Gaara himself. He taught Gaara how to be strong, how to not let Shikaku take over him, and told him just to ignore the tail beast, because even him, Naruto himself, has had these kind of after Naruto finding out that he's the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, the Nine Tails have been a lot more annoying, and he's like, let me take control. Every time he trains and he uses a large amount of chakra, the Nine Tails always tries to take over, but of course he's learned how to control at least one Tails of the Nine Tails, and Gaara is still literally a newbie at this, but of course he learns. Gaara still goes to the academy, and Naruto doesn't. Naruto's actually one guy that always hangs out with him after the academy. Gaara actually misses the academy quite a bit because his father doesn't really care. No one really cares about it. They're like, oh, better for us, we don't have to have that monster here. But of course, during this time, either he's hanging out with Naruto or training intensively with Naruto. Naruto has actually taught him a lot of things. For example, he's actually taught him the Toad summoning. Yes, Gaara has the Toad summoning, and he can summon the Blue Toad. You know, the guy with the freaking 2 katanas. I don't think his name is ever been mentioned. I think he is, but I don't care. Anywho, and Naruto has Gamabunta. Even though Jiraiya can summon Gamabunta, Naruto can summon all 3 of them, to be honest. Any of the Toads. Anywho, Naruto then actually helped Gaara increase his offensive capabilities, because his defensive capabilities are better than his. They're better than Naruto's. And just saying, that was a Pepsi can noise. I still got 1 can left out of that 8-pack, and I'm buying a new one. I need the Pepsi. I was so gassed when I got it. Now I'm so sad there's only 1 left. Anywho, sorry. Naruto told Gaara that he has just a limited amount of time with him, and he will have to leave one day. And Gaara was sad about it, but he said he'll make the most out of this time. And Gaara has been hanging out with Naruto a lot. Like, I mean a lot. Anywho, now in the Leaf Village, Tsuki, who now found out the truth, she thought that Naruto has been taken away somewhere, put away. She actually found out the truth from her father, because Tsuki actually asked what happened to the tail beast thing that they were talking about, and never happened. 3 years later, because she was actually frustrated by not knowing what happened to her friend, and she asked him, and he's like, well, you see, Naruto Uzumaki left the village 3 years ago, and not 3 years ago, he left the village at the age of 4. Now he is 11, I believe. I don't know what happened to him, but it's been 7 years, and I don't think he really cares about this village anymore. Of course, other villagers don't know about the tail beast missing, but we don't know if he's working with a different village now. But of course, Naruto's not working with any village. Naruto's working still for the Leaf, secretly, because he never hated the Leaf. He doesn't hate the Leaf either. He knows they hate him, but he still loves the Leaf with all his being. Like, he still wants to be Hokage one day. Like, he'll find a way. It's Naruto's dream. Anywho, Naruto spent his last 2 months with Gaara, just hanging out with him, and Naruto actually left a scroll for Gaara right before he left. The night he left, he said goodbye to Gaara, but he gave him a scroll. He said, "Here, Gaara, I want you to learn this. I believe we'll meet again one day, and if we meet again, we'll have a sparring session, and I want to see this technique being used by you. If you don't, I'll be disappointed, but you're really strong, Gaara, especially because now you're really close to being able to control Shikaku, aren't you?" And Gaara, yes, he's actually really close because Naruto has taught him. Remember, Naruto has still been training to control the Nine Tails, so, because Jiraiya told him that he's the basically the person that sealed away the Nine Tails inside of him believed in him. His father sealed away inside of him. He doesn't know it was the fourth. He just knew his father died for him and his mother too. He basically, Jiraiya gave him a vague explanation and said, "Once you're worthy enough, I'll tell you your parents' name." And Naruto's like, "How does that make sense?" And then Jiraiya's like, "Listen, it's for plot armor." And it's for plot convenience. He's like, "Ah, yeah, you're right. Anywho, let's continue. Sorry, I just needed a sip. Anywho, Naruto in this year, he's been training in learning a technique used by his father, the Flying Raijin, but he hasn't got near enough mastering it, and he will master it not in the part 1, during part 2. He might be able to use it in part 1, but mostly in part 2. Anywho, no one will be replaced in the academy because Naruto's not there and Tsuki's there, so Tsuki will be in Team 7. Yes, Tsuki will be the Naruto, and her dream is to meet Naruto again, and she believes that Naruto's still out there, getting strong on his own, getting abilities, learning things, because she's been stuck in the village. She's never been out of it. Well, Naruto has been out of it for 8 years now, and she is sure that Naruto would never give up on his dreams. And Naruto always used to say, "I'll become Hokage one day," and she believes that he will become strong. Anywho, just saying, Naruto now, at the age of 12, he's actually starting his Sage Mode training. Yes, Naruto's gone to Mountain Myoboku, and he started his Sage Mode training, but he spent 6 months there, and he still hasn't been able to master it. I know Naruto should have been able to, but this is a kid Naruto, so it's much harder for him. And his chakra controls are actually on par with Star of Shippuden Naruto, but it's not on par as End of Pain arc Naruto. So basically, Sage Mode training Naruto, you know, when he started there, his chakra control is nowhere near that. Remember, Naruto has learned the Rasen Shuriken then, and his chakra control had to be on point, especially because he needed to keep the Nine Tails in check at the same time as using the Rasen Shuriken, because the Rasen Shuriken uses a lot of chakra. Jesus, and he died there. Anywho, Naruto actually said, "Hey Jiraiya, hey Dad, can we continue our training in adding a chakra nature to the Rasengan?" And just saying, Naruto has 3 chakra natures: Wind, Lightning, and Water. I'm not going to give him all 5 now because that's kind of overpowered. Anywho, Jiraiya's proud of his son to have already 3 chakra natures, and he doesn't even know if he has another 2. Maybe he might unlock them. Who knows? Anywho, Jiraiya starts training. Anywho, Naruto in chakra transformation and chakra nature transformation. I'm not sure the 2, but whatever. Let me quickly search them up. Bruh, I was right. It's chakra transformation and nature transformation. Chakra nature transformation. Yeah, I was right. Leave me alone. I'm a noob. Anywho, Naruto actually mastered the Rasen Shuriken within the 1 month that he had. Well, within the 1 month of D-rank mission that Team 7 had. Then Naruto started his missions again. He actually started going on missions which he hasn't been in for nearly 8 months after restarting it. He actually, 3 years and 8 months. No, 4 years. My maths is not good. I haven't been in school in a long time. I am stupid. Anywho, Naruto starts going on missions again, and one mission that he had to do is actually a mission that Jiraiya gave him, and Naruto had to do it all on his own. Jiraiya was gonna keep spying on doing his spy network and everything to gather more information. While Naruto was actually sent to this village, where this village was corrupt by this one dude called Gato. Yes, this is when Team 7 actually went on their mission. Of course, Team 7's mission started off as the same thing, Sakura being a bit useless, come on, but she doesn't deserve the hate. Okay, she was useless in part 1, I can't lie about that, because I hate her in part 1, but in part 2, I don't hate her. In part 2 Naruto Shippuden, she started getting better. Gradually, she gets better. Guys, you just have to give her a chance. Anywho, after this, Naruto, when Team 7 actually started their first fight with Zabuza, Naruto was actually on his way to find Gato. But on his way to find Gato, searching for Gato, he's actually, stopped by Haku himself. Haku felt a strong chakra signature coming towards him, and he actually body flickered towards it so he can intercept it, because he doesn't know if it's a reinforcement for the leaf, because he's never felt this chakra before. And Naruto gets stopped. Remember, Naruto has no headband. Naruto doesn't have a headband, but he has he pretty much has the same clothes. Of course, the the picture that I will have to give will have a headband, because I can't find any Naruto's without that looks alright without a headband. Anywho, unless Naruto's sleeping or something. Anyways, Naruto is now against Haku, and Naruto says, "Who might you be?" And Haku's like, "I'm not sure who you are. Shouldn't you give your name before asking someone else's?" And Naruto's like, "Oh, my bad. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. May I know yours now?" And Haku gives his name, and then Naruto says, "Alright. Anyways, I gotta go find my target." And Haku's like, "May I know who your target is?" And Naruto's like, "We ninjas don't give our targets away, so I'm sorry." And then Haku's like, "Then I will not let you pass, because I'm not sure if your target is one of my subordinates, and my master." And Naruto's like, "May I know who your master is?" And basically Haku then hears a sound of 1,000 birds, and then turns around and actually goes and helps Zabuza, and of course takes him away. And Naruto's like, "Oh, so that's the man. Well, I'm not after Zabuza. Onigiri, I forgot his name. Let me search him up. For some reason, I was about to say Onigiri. Why? Zabuza Momochi. Hey, my boy Momochi. Oh, what am I doing? Anywho, leave me alone. That's me being myself. Anywho, Naruto says, one of the ninjas, 7 ninja swordsmen. I wonder why he was against them lot." And then he looks and he sees Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan. And Naruto knows who he is. He's heard stories from his father saying that he's an amazing ninja. Naruto kind of was a fanboy too, because he thought that he was really cool, especially with the Sharingan given by, not even his, but he's able to use the Sharingan like it was his. And he kind of wanted to know them, but he had the mission. But then he saw Kakashi actually collapsed, and Naruto's like, "Yeah, let me go help him." And basically Naruto sees that there are 4 other people there: Tazuna, Sakura, Sasuke, and Tsuki. The only person Naruto recognizes is Tsuki. Even though she's grown up, she's a bit cuter. Naruto realizes who this is: white hair, white eyes, and he's like, "Ah, that's Tsuki, what the hell?" And basically Naruto's like, "I'm not gonna show my face," and he wears a mask. Naruto has a mask in case he meets someone from the Leaf Village, or maybe he's near the Leaf Village. He always has to wear a mask in case he's actually found by the Leaf Shinobi, and if he's found, they won't know who he is since he's wearing a mask, and then he can escape because he's skilled enough. Anywho, Naruto then, wearing a mask, actually goes to Kakashi's aid and basically realizes that Kakashi's out of chakra after fighting Zabuza, and then said, "Hey, you lot, take this man. He needs help. He needs to rest. He's out of chakra. And don't strain him too much. Understood? Maybe you could have helped him in that fight. Don't you think?" And then basically, Tsuki says, "Well, sorry, but he told us not to intervene." And Naruto says, "Oh, is it? I guess he was a bit cocky, wasn't he?" And then basically Naruto gives Kakashi to Tazuna, and Tazuna carries him back. And Naruto says, Naruto then says farewell, and basically goes off. And they're like, who was that? And Sasuke didn't really care. Sakura then, uh, in the end, she's like, ah, whatever. That's Sasuke. And Tsuki was like, hey, that one. When he turned around and went away, he had blonde hair. Interesting. And just saying, Naruto was wearing a cape. Yes, Naruto had to wear a cape just because he doesn't want to show his true clothes, because he wears the same clothes that he wore as a kid. Remember, he's been wearing orange clothes since forever. Anyways, I know someone's like, bro, stop effing saying anywho. It's so freaking annoying. I'm like, damn. So I replied with anywho. And then one person joined me. Yes, my ducklings. Anywho, after this, a week later, Naruto has actually found Gato, and he murdered Gato after because Naruto knows what's good and what's bad, and he knows that Gato is one person that really doesn't deserve to live after what he did to that village, what he did to all those people. He's corrupted, they're poor, and Gato was going to continue doing this, and Naruto knew that. So he's like, yeah, no mercy for you, my guy. Ah, dead. And then he actually got rid of all his goons. And on his way back, he actually saw Zabuza, Mochi, and Haku fighting. Haku, of course, using the ice mirrors on Sasuke. And Naruto's like, interesting. Should I help them? And then basically, Naruto's like, maybe. After all, it's Tsuki, right? And just saying, Tsuki was trapped in there with Sasuke too because of her trying to help. And of course, then basically Sasuke still protects Tsuki, just like actually he protected Sasuke. I mean, Sasuke protected Sasuke. Sasuke protected Naruto from the Senbone. And basically, the only reason Haku was gonna get rid of Tsuki straight away is because Tsuki had the Byakugan, and she could see through his ice mirrors, and she could see the original because his reflection is on all the mirrors, and he thought that maybe Tsuki was going to decipher it, especially because she had her Byakugan activated. And once Naruto saw that Sasuke was out of the fight, Naruto's like, alright, maybe I do need to help them. And basically, out of nowhere, a thick black wind. No, that sounded so wrong. Please don't flame me. Basically, what happened is that out of nowhere, there was a poof, and Naruto, of course, wearing his mask and everything, he actually appeared and says, interesting. It's you again, Haku, isn't it? And basically, Haku gave his name because he didn't think Naruto was a threat, but Naruto is not Haku's friend. And Naruto still loves this village, so he would do anything for them. And Naruto's much stronger here, and what he does is that he actually uses a fire release technique that he actually learned. Yes, Naruto has unlocked fire release. Yeah, it was around the time when he actually restarted doing his missions. Right before it, he actually unlocked it, and he created a new technique called the Fire Hell Zone. Yes, it's like the Hell Zone grenade from the well, the name is like Hell Zone grenade from Dragon Ball, but he calls it Fire Hell Zone. And basically, what he does is he stomps on the ground, and basically a fire ring appears where he wants it, and basically this fire ring started actually condensing the air into heat. And yeah, I don't think that made sense, but it is what it is. And yeah, the ice mirror started melting, and Haku decided to actually go up against Naruto because Naruto was a threat and he was gonna take him out. But then Naruto said, hey, listen, Haku, how about I give you a deal? And just saying, this was in the Genjutsu. Naruto knows Genjutsu. Anywho, no one else could see it, but because Naruto's Genjutsu is actually pretty good. And yes, I'm making Naruto as OP as possible. And Naruto in his Genjutsu says, how about you join me and help me in my missions? I'll spare you and your friend Zabuza. I'm pretty sure you care about him, right? After all, you did risk your life against Kakashi last time to save him. You faked that you were an army to save him. How about you join me and my father, Jiraiya? And basically he's like, Jiraiya? Wait, what? And basically Naruto says, you know, Gato, he wasn't gonna pay you lot. In fact, I killed him because I don't like him. That's why I've been I've been sent on a mission by my father to get rid of Gato, since Gato has been causing too much pain to the village, to that village. He corrupted it. He made it poor. All he cares about is money. You don't. So that's why I'm asking you to join me. In fact, you'll of course get paid by doing the missions, but you'll help me a lot, and especially because I'm kind of lonely. I don't really have many friends. I got like one friend, two, Suki and Gara. So be my friend, please. Anywho, Haku's like, yeah, I would, but I don't think Zabuza would join us. And basically, Naruto's like, it's fine. Zabuza's gonna die today, but I'm going to save him, and I'm going to keep him in depth since I saved his life. And I'm pretty sure I can take Zabuza out on my own. If he gets too close to killing me, I'll just take him out if he takes the piss. And Haku's like, why are you doing this? And Naruto's like, I don't really want to kill any of you. I only killed Gato because he deserved it. He's the one creating poverty in that village, so I didn't want that to continue, so I just took him out. And I realized that you and Zabuza would be real good assets to our spy network. Since you're really good at hiding, I've seen you. Even I didn't sense you properly. I mean, I sensed a slight motion of chakra, but then you appeared in front of me without me even noticing. If I wasn't on guard then, I could have got killed. But of course I was, since I felt a little bit of chakra. But it is what it is. If you don't want to join, you can just die here. And Haku's like, no, okay, I'll join you. But I will have to convince Zabuza and Naruto that it's fine. Just follow me. And basically he lets him out of the Genjutsu. And just saying, this Genjutsu was a bit like the Tsukuyomi. It's just that it's basically a Genjutsu that stops time. It's not strong. He can't like create spikes to create multiple clones of him, just stabbing them. He can't do that. He can just stop. Basically, he makes time slower. That's all. Anywho, Naruto and Haku hear the sound of 1,000 birds, and Naruto actually goes and saves Zabuza by actually coming in front of Kakashi right before he stabbed, and basically saying, wind style, wind air pressure. And basically what he did is that he used the wind air pressure to actually push back Kakashi. It was basically a B-Tech version of the almighty push, and pushed Kakashi back with wind. And he says, Zabuza Momochi, I saved your life here, so you owe me a favor. Come with me, join me in my mission, and I'll spare you. In fact, I killed that man called Gato, the one that was gonna pay you, right? He wasn't going to. He was getting ready to actually come here and take you out. So how about it? You wanna join me? And Zabuza's like, why would I join a kid like you? And Naruto says, a kid like me was able to push back Kakashi, Hatake, the copy ninja, with just a mere jutsu I created. So do you really think I wouldn't be able to put up a fight against you, or maybe even kill you? So what do you say? And then basically Zabuza basically didn't have much time to think about it. Just saying, Kakashi was out of the fight. Kakashi was really tired. He's literally out of chakra, and basically Naruto then what he did is that he helped Zabuza up, and Zabuza accepted because Haku said, please Zabuza, it's the only way we can survive. And basically Zabuza's like, if that makes you happy, Haku. And just saying, Zabuza changed. I'll say that Zabuza is a bit changed because Haku has been helping him for a while, and Naruto gave him a chance to live again, to live as a not as a rogue ninja from the mist, but to actually help him in missions, and he'll get paid, of course. Remember, Zabuza did a lot for money. Anywho, and Naruto also mentioned Jiraiya and said that he's my father and my sensei. So what do you say? And he knows that Jiraiya basically is an amazing ninja, and he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And just saying, Jiraiya has a lot of power. Just saying his name brings fear in people. Like, bro, he's feared throughout nations. Do you really think Zabuza would be able to put up a fight against him? No freaking way. He would get annihilated, bro. One shot. Anywho, I kind of went fanboy over that. Anywho, that's where I'm gonna end off. I know the story is fully different. It's a lot different, and Naruto's kind of overpowered, but I hope you all enjoyed it. Please take care, stay safe. This was the King of Weebs. Also subscribe to Kazama and Miniman123 and Ratreet. Follow Shokiro on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and join my Discord server. All links are in the description below. And my ducklings, you're dismissed for today, and I hope you have an amazing day, the night, wherever you are. And my school's about to start, so I need to find a new schedule to record, study, and have my own free time. Anyways, I'll find a way. And just saying, thank you so much for 6.9k subscribers. I really appreciate it. I love you all. And let's try to get 7k by the end of this year. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please take care. Stay safe. Bon Corona. And peace.